Alright, we're back. I have no idea what happened there, guys, except for the fact that OBS just decided to shit itself. So, but we did free these guys. Let's give them their weapon cache.
Wonderful! Auntie always provides. Now, let's get out there and give those bastards the what for.
Prudence dictates imperfection is impossible. The mind is a thing of symmetry.
I love a good killing spree! Follow your wrist. Outside. Swine.
Honesty functions effortlessly without complaints.
I'm assuming we probably could have gotten really out of the neck that way as well. Hey. We got rid of it, though.
Enemy in evisceration range. Violet.
Every component is
Yeah, try and keep your balance.
for the history books. Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
Ah, 1% damage. Nice. Anything else? Nope. Okay. And open the escape.
Over here! Well, the blockade is certainly ours now, but that was hardly more impressive than any other raid in this law-forsaken colony. I'm afraid my drones didn't get what we needed them to.
That hasn't stopped you lot from spinning a story before. You said something about an interview earlier. Well, I'll answer your questions. You'll make me look good in return?
It's audio only, Trooper, and you're working with a true professional now. Let me work, huh? Relax. Be authentically you, though you'd be wise to throw in a tagline or two. Ready?
Well,
Great! Recording's already begun. I'm here, live at the scene with the fearsome grafted soldier Inez. It's a shame you cannot see this, dear listener, for it is impressive indeed. Inez, your destruction of those dastardly protectorate troops was awe-inspiring. You must feel like the employee of the month, having brought such a decisive victory to Auntie's choice.
I'm just, doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission, to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say. Ah, suppose I do know a thing or two about a pep talk. Given many in my time to troopers suffering injury or boredom.
How wonderful! I hadn't realized Inez here had initiated a recruitment campaign. Truly a lesson to us all. Dear audience, the voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate, an eyewitness to the battle and the marvelous carnage littering the land. You also freed some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp. One can only imagine the torture they suffered. Tell us about it. The rescue, in detail if you would.
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner. Yeah. That's exactly right. I plan on doing everything in my power to bring a swift end to this war, and keep as many civvies out of harm's way as possible.
A heartwarming sentiment, but not too swift an end to the war, I hope. It's good for business, as we all know. In any case, those soldiers can finally return to their postings again.
This is painful.
Now, I have a question about your abilities, Inez. What sets a trooper like you apart from the rest?
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try. I got a plan, see? To start the grafting program up again. The research is promising, and with the right backing, it could be a product that can better the lives of everyone.
A fascinating idea. I think we'd all sleep soundly if we knew more of you were running amok on our behalf. Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience?
Oh, I got one. Ain't just a tested and true product that'll put you over the top. A graft like mine might also get you into orbit.
Ah, I see. A bit of cheeky product placement for zero-G whiskey. Very well done, you. And that's a wrap. You can go back to slouching or sneering or whatever else it is you do. Astonishingly well. Rest assured, our listeners will be glued to their radios for all the lurid details and to hear more of my award-deserving
I thought I
reporting,
did pretty bad.
naturally.
Okay.
Well, that's a damn sight better than I was anticipating. Willard will have to make good on our deal now. Let's head back and speak with him.
You do that, and I will remain here, burdened by the drudgery of war. Farewell.
Okay. Back to the incognito, back to the ship, and, yeah, turn in both of these missions at once. I also could stand making some ammo for, that. Alright.
Auntie Cleo and Pal's deep-fried sissy bits. Bet you can't eat them.
Oh wait, I can have the Sisty Pig on the ship now.
Auntie
Yes.
Brickleberry Bunch. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
That's just silly and horrible, and I love it. Back to the undisputed claim. Okay.
It's Bizzos, Bizzos, we love Bizzos, Bizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Auntie.
Yes, Milver Street. We definitely, helped further his career, unfortunately.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we
Let's go talk to these two.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. All their secrets in hand, yes?
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
I bet you have.
Well, got what we needed. Sometimes a body count can't be helped.
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
No, the place sucked.
Oh, good to know, good to know. That's certainly interesting. Intriguing, even. What else? Excellent. Well, here's your reward. Along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo!
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
Nope, I have no soul.
Good. Good. If only more employees shared your dispassionate air, I'd spend less time burying workforce resources complaints. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes? A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Oh, my security team would never allow it, but a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same. Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
Don't let us keep you.
Okay, so that's done. That got us a pretty good ways along to a another level. Let's go turn this other thing into what's his name? Willard.
So the conquering heroes have returned from the blockade. But perhaps heroes is too strong a term, considering the proof of your heroics is sorely lacking. The footage showing the taking of the blockade is near unusable. Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously agreed to fund our new venture.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves. putting on a show is 40% of the battle. The remaining 60% is messaging.
She's not wrong
Well,
there.
I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face of the brand, we might really have something.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential of grafts more than anyone. You'll not find my experience anywhere.
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be expected to simply take your word for it. You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrently exaggerating all accomplishments and ills.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Oh, come on. I wanted a glowing
Great,
review.
thanks. I always knew I could count on you for a glowing
Hey,
recommendation.
I...
Must say, I'm not much impressed with your attitude. You realize how an appraisal process works, right? Attitude is only part of the evaluation, but still.
So we have a deal then? I admit that the raid and the interview may not have gone as swimmingly as I would have liked, but there is something there.
Suppose I can make good on the funding after all. We'll see in time where this arrangement leaves us. In any case, good day.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program, and you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk.
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus for your efforts. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed.
I'll settle for a moment of rest, Commander. Thanks.
Okay. Cool, we've got her second kit now.
Good time for a chat, Commander?
In just a minute, Inez.
Auntie Cleo and pals, deep fried
Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now about how the investment meeting went. Seems he showed off the footage from the blockade, interview and all, and they all agreed to fund the grafting program and start it up again in earnest. I think we actually pulled this off, Commander. They even thought to bring me into middle management for the program. Can you believe it? After you and I finish what we set out to do for Arcadia, of course. I'd say closing these rifts take priority over a career change. I'm realizing now that I never really imagined something like this was possible after ending my contract like that. Never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to change much about Auntie's choice, let alone that I'd want to. But here I am. Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Thank you, Commander, for everything. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts for the moment. We got a galaxy to save.
And we gotta go deal with Cloister to do it. So this will be fun. Well, I'm not much worried about any other companion quests because we've already done Niles, and I don't find these two that interesting. So.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing.
Kansas City, go, go, go.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I oughta step away?
No.
Heard that rift near the archive has destabilized. Halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
How'd you like to find your insides waiting outside?
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict. The Oracle Laureate is our foremost seer, excluding the presiding bishop herself. He oversees the Department of Predictive Analysis, and in so doing keeps the Order on course. Ha! I've heard some terminological inexactitudes before, but that one sure sullies the quiz. Seers are infallible.
No, they're not.
Oracle Laureate certainly is. Laureate Beckett said to accommodate you as best as possible, but rules are rules.
All right. I mean, that's irritating, but I don't mind Niles.
Was there ambiguity in my previous warning? Is this some kind you'll discover all you need once inside? This is your last warning. If you attempt to gain entry with potential troublemakers...
Alright, so it's the entire... Okay, so my preferred party can't go in there. Okay. I've got just about all the melee perks that are any good. Oh, you've got a perk point available, do you?
Agent, I have a message for you. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs. May all your problems precede solutions.
Shiny thing. I want it. Niles, what do you want?
I'll admit, the coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the console for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame. Me? Rejoicing over a tyrant squabble? Never. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The console might be projecting strength, but by my reckon, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before. No offense to Val. Anyway, need something, Commander? Oh yeah? What's needling you? Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it? All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up before the invasion, at least the Earth Directorate still, not always. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I appreciate the concern.
I don't really care about this, but
I found you. Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Most Valerie units have an operating life. I don't share that philosophy, personally. You don't junk someone. Spread worst. I was trying to teach myself some new skills on the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst.
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
Caffeine integration point. Provisions dispenser. Wow, this place is really cool looking.
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave.
Agent, over here. Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's choice and the Order will
nice
soon
mutton
be
chops,
rivals
dude.
no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted.
I like
but
you.
I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away. What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support. Which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia. I'm glad we're in accord. The presiding bishop's leadership allows the order to act in Arcadia's best interest. Without her, we would be nothing. The corporate invaders will suck Arcadia of its resources and cast it to the wind. And the Protectorate are no better than machines.
Fair.
Moreover, once we solve the universal equation, it will benefit all of humanity. You, me, everyone. No more suffering, no more doubt. Well, I hope you'll see in time. There is a task of pivotal importance to the Order, but I cannot entrust it with just any come-by-chance outsider. As head of the Order's exemplars, it's my responsibility to assess whose aims upon Ruth may be malicious. Prove yourself to me first, then we may discuss the rest. To the point. Very well. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there. I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
We should collect Azza from the ship first. Unless you don't want the benefits of her inside knowledge of the cult.
All right, let's get my normal party back together then. Yeah, the rift is just down this way. Alright, where's this bridge? It's further on. Oh, this is that rift. Okay.
Seems the Protectorate has been gaining ground since winning control of the archive. Maniac has likely been sorting out the logistic problems. Took a moon-sized computer to do it. Imbeciles.
Nope, we wanted to keep going that way. Okay.
You there? If you happen to be headed in, who do you think those Protectorate subjects are there?
Probably Jenny Fleckton.
This looks messy, but this looks better than going into that camp. Right through that front door. You know what? Huh. Okay. Let's see what's on down this way, shall we?
Will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado. First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some damned cultists. I don't even know what group you hullheads belong to. Don't care either. You're rare to go.
Reckon she's the contact here on Cloister that Marisol mentioned? We ought to come back with her.
Ah, okay.
Most kills wins! Mayhem, murder, dismemberment!
You have a good time, Asa. Let's go see about this bounty.
Blood shall be shed, pants shall be soiled. Horizontal sprinkles, all on the wrist. What's up, Commander? Don't make me avenge you.
Continue here. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Yikes. Okay. Whoa. Well, that's this place taken care of. As unfun as that was. Maxie Roy has subscribed. Thank you. Welcome. What are we still shooting at? Alright, we know where to find Marisol's contact now.
Oh, the unspeakable things I'm about to do! Donald Franklin! Step aside, swine! Victory engine! On the wrist!
Yes, tingling. All charged up.
Okay. This just loops back around, however.
Big regret this coming here.
Unfriendly company. They're not.
really sure what good opening that did, but whatever. Might as well clear this out while we're down here.
Still charging.
This is starting to feel like wandering into like side quest territory here. Yeah, this is absolutely feeling like I am wandering into something that I should come back to later. Potentially, given where that person is, probably with her. This just takes unreasonably long. I need a doctor to, or an auto doc to clear some. I could uranium poisoning too, which is unfortunate. Oh, let's see.
Fast, raring to go. Wrist weapon primed.
Yikes.
What a massacre. We missed it.
I have a feeling we'll be back there. Is that over there? That would be the bridge. Alright, we're going into Spiraton then.
That's somebody. There's...
All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail.
Cheers me. Minimizing exposure.
This might sting. A lot. Victory and death. Gun is breaking. All on the wrist.
I understand this spot has strategic significance for the defense of the
Enemy
archive,
spotted.
but it is horrifying.
Back with a vengeance. Say the word and I'll spread enlightenment. I will restore my life or avenge my death.
Yep. Poisoning got me. Alright, we're going to have to be a little more surreptitious about how we approach this place.
Unfriendly company.
You never
They're
questioned,
mine.
never doubted, your zeal never lacked.
All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
Alright, what's in here?
Ready if you need a house call.
Artificial flavor.
Protectorate got this locked up tight. We can unseal it somewhere by the archive's entrance, if I recall.
forever vigilant.
Hate to ask for help, but help.
Okay, this may not be the way to go then. We're gonna... We're gonna go this way and not worry about it. There's usually more than one way into anything around here, so...
Catch me up, then we'll talk.
Just in a giant world of fuck you right now, aren't we?
Back in business. Someone call for a medic. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Let's get you healed.
Oh, I forgot the menace. Oh, that's creepy. I really could do with getting rid of this Iranian poisoning.
Endeavoring to perambulate. Disturbance detected. Source.
Okay. Now then. This looks like it's going to be straight up horrible. Yeah, this doesn't sound good at all.
Mayhem, murder, dismemberment! Victory and death! Step aside, swine. Better keep both eyes open.
Barred shut, is it? Well, we gotta check the toilet, right?
That rift should cause us no problems now that we've acquired the module.
Okay, nothing really interesting in here. Also, nothing real interesting in here. Couple grenades, container, plasma cutter. Has subscribed. I can't even say that last name. But thank you, welcome. Well, hey bud.
You there. You need to leave. This is a holy site, traitor. Those shunned by the dawn are not welcome. Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into perfection before the rest of this architect-forsaken colony. But please, give me an excuse to kill the betrayer of our exalted leader.
Betrayer? I am the savior of the glorious dawn. I will speak with your local hierarch at once.
I don't... that is... I can't... Hierarch! Hierarch Wolcott! You're needed over here! So, the power to manipulate rifts. That seems, let me just say I apologize if I've offended you in any way.
You got name right, you did.
Wolcott's your hierarch? Shit.
Well, look here. I never expected to see you again, Azahelia. Here to spread more deceptions like your broadcast.
Of course. It's so simple even you can understand, Wolcott. She was setting us all up to be political pawns. Our deaths were to be proof of the Consul's superiority as a leader. But the only thing your imminent and excruciating death will serve as is proof of your incompetence.
earliest dawn. Attack the interlopers, now!
Spot a truck.
Storm is breaking. On the rift. Say the word and I'll spread enlightenment. Oh, this might sting.
Die. Swine. Commit my aftermarket parts.
Happy to help. Discreetly. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Wrist weapon prime. Maddeningly beyond my reach. Recharging as fast as I can, Commander. Dawn is breaking. Not quite charged yet.
Graph's back in, let's get you healed.
Someone call for a medic.
Out of sight and on the way.
There we go. Thank you, Inez.
Back with a vengeance.
Help me out.
There's some murdering to do.
Woozy there, Commander.
Man, we sure kicked the fucking hornet's nest here.
All charged up.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic.
Shame.
Most kills win. Cheers me up.
How many assholes are in this town? Get wrecked. can't be that many more of them left out there.
I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices. I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Well, I finally got rid of my poisoning. Yeah, Marquis is a favorite.
Unspeakable things! What in the fuck is happening to the glorious Dawn?
That was a level up. Okay. Hey, more perks for companions. Ooh. That one's a no-brainer. Okay. Right, so what we need to do is, I see what's going on here. So I could kind of shortcut some of this, but I kind of want to see what happens if I... Alright, we're going to switch up the party a little bit here. See what that box I brought back was. Interesting. Let's see if we can mod this machine gun. Okay, we cannot. rounds that that thing uses. Wait, this is in alphabetical order. Wait, is it long rounds? Heavy rounds. We apparently don't know how to make heavy rounds. Huh. Alright, so what we're wearing is 22.
Welcome to Chranvar po Gwingith go Gerith Gwindropoch Slansa Sirio go go go.
Breakdown. We might wait until we find a vendor and sell all junk. Yeah, I can't make those rounds. That's a shame. Well, we're going to need to take Marisol and Niles back with us. Or, yeah, Marisol if we're going to be out there. Unfortunately, I like my other party better because they're maxed and I just like their personalities, but this is just one of those where we can't help it. Let's go ahead and travel out to Reason's Pass and do this side quest with her. If I could upgrade her a little bit so that she's not going to be super fucking squishy. Also, you're both going to have...
Is it? Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Time to literally steal everything not nailed down. It's what we do.
you're here. You're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
I'll be with you in just a minute. There's more shit to steal.
I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure. Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately.
I mean, fair.
I am Anais Boujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anais Boujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
You can call me Niles. Rest isn't important just now.
Charmed, I'm sure. So nice to see Marisol gaining such interesting friends.
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order needlessly, heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Hold on. Did you? You continued your research. On your own.
I calculated what might occur if my work was completed. And there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent
These people and their
years
damn math.
checking and rechecking each and every variable.
Comes with the job, I'm afraid. Never becomes easier. Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Anti's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been
Damn
nice.
these people and their math.
Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
right. So let's have a look at. Oh boy.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead, though do stay on the road. The ice caves conceal all manner of dangers.
Hayes, can you hear me?
Hayes, your family is depending on you. You've got to...
I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I... It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Very well.
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems the artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground. And after the only thing, we must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
Crabbit Crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it shines. Your calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach, destroying all my day.
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real... Sadly, you're probably right. Thank you for...
Sproutle brand frat, the only lard for your vat. Once you fry in our cold press fat, you'll never even dream of...
Has anyone seen Jack? He's going to change in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find a vending machine so I can make me some of them.
I hope you're right.
So I can see if I can buy a recipe for heavy rounds. It doesn't appear to be a vending machine here, which is weird, Auntie's Choice. Did Auntie's Choice really set up an outpost with no vending machine? Seems awfully uncapitalist of them. Alright, well, we're going to save it here, guys. Manual save. And I will be back tomorrow with some Elite Dangerous. So thank you guys for hanging out, and we will see you tomorrow.